What's up, fellow wormers? I don't know, I actually made a video. I don't know if I posted it, but it was all about drying out some worm bins. And I actually put in quite a bit of biochar. And if you watch that video, you'll know how clumpy the worm castings were. They were a little, can't say muddy, but they were moist, on the verge of being wet. So what I did was I was talking about how to go about drying out a bin that is too wet. And I talked about different ways. You know, you can add more bedding. You can just add coconut coir to it. But because this bin was going to be finished, I could not put in more bedding. I didn't want to go another month or another 2 months on it for them to filter through all the bedding. So I choose to use biochar. And the biochar, from what I'm seeing, did its job of sucking up a lot of that moisture, as you can see. So that's how you use how you use biochar in your bin to kind of control moisture. And I used to put quite a bit of biochar in my bins, and for one reason I put the biochar in, because I make active biochar, so I would use it. So when you're using it for other purposes, you get two folds out of it. You control moisture in the bin, and then you get active biochar. So this is one of the bins. This looks good. This bin was ready on 8/27, but because I put it around that time, I wanted to give it a week. Now this bin could be harvested. I'll probably harvest this bin tomorrow. It looks good. Good moisture now. Quite a bit of worms. Good looking worm compost. So I'm going to show you one more bin. I don't know what that bin's going to look like. I did not check that bin. This was the first bin. So let me grab a second bin. Okay, this is bin number 2. On the top, it feels perfect, just like I want my castings to be. Good moisture. Let's get down to the bottom. Yeah, not bad. As you can see, it's crumbling up. It's not drop it down. You got just falling apart. It's not clumpy. So I would say that's a success. So if you ever have a bin and you use biochar, this is another way of activating your biochar and drying up your bin a little bit. So I tried this one time before, so I know what the end results could be. But that's perfect. Yeah, As you can see, nice and loose and flaky. So, but if you had a bin that you started and it was a little too moist, and it was maybe, I don't know, maybe a month in, 2 months in, you're feeding it a lot of food, it starts to get a little moist when you start to go through it and move it around so you can see just exactly what the product's looking like, how your worms are doing. You can always just add more bedding, or just add regular newspaper or just shredded cardboard. The shredded cardboard is going to suck up a lot of the moisture. Newspaper is going to suck up a lot of moisture. So you can always do that. And if I was going to put more coconut coir, if that's what you're using for your bedding, I would moisten it, make it loose so it's more fine, like soil looking. I let it sit out for a day or two, spread it out, let it dry up some, and then I would add it in, mixing it in real good so you don't have any clumps, so you don't have any dry spots, and then allow that to sit. That will definitely give it about a week before you start messing with it. Allow that to suck up a lot of the moisture, and then go back and look and see how you are. Now these two bins, I'm going to actually harvest this over the weekend, probably tomorrow, maybe tonight, I don't know. But these castings look great. This is what we want. I see some eggs around, so that's good. But we're looking good. So that's what I just wanted to go over. I wanted to show you where I was with that after adding the biochar into it. And like they say, biochar will hold 10 times, 20 times, 30 times its weight in water and moisture. This one little piece of biochar probably has more moisture in it right now than anything else. So adding this in, it sucks up the moisture. It acts as a sponge. I mean, you can't see it if I even put it up. It probably won't focus, but just how many grooves are in there, and it sucks up the moisture. That's nice and black inside. And then what I'll do is I'll take this out. I'll put it in a Ziploc bag or a bucket, keep a top on it so the moisture stays in it. And when I'm going to make my biochar, I'll take it out and use it. Either I'll take and crush it a little more if I'm making fine biochar, or I'll leave it in the big pieces as I make the regular biochar. So that's probably what I'll do. Alright guys, this is what it is. This is how you take an easy way of getting two things out of one. Adding biochar to your bin, taking the moisture out of your bin, and also using it for active biochar. Alright fellow wormers, keep your worms happy. Happy worms keep happy castings. Make happy castings. So enjoy the rest of your day. I'll be at you again soon.